Hello guys, Zennosh here and welcome to Figure Fantasy, and I'm here to tell you guys who are the top 3 figurine units that you are supposed to reroll for in this game, because they are going to be a lot more helpful than compared to other figurine units out there in terms of gameplay progression. That said, let's get this started. The first one on the list is definitely going to be Yuina Mizuki, an amazing Vanguard DPS unit capable of annihilating her enemies. The first reason, she has got very high attack stat, and second reason, her skills are designed to destroy her targets. Alright, let's start with the basic attack. It says a sweet hit, range 1 slot, attacks an enemy, starts from the first enemy in the same line, attack speed, fast speed. Each basic attack adds to a stack of seals on the target, stacking up to a total of 10 times. Higher the stack of the seals on the target, more the damage that you can deal to the target. And definitely this particular skill is meant for the boss fights, as you will be able to keep on dealing a lot of damage to the boss as the time passes by. So see, it's really meant for the boss fights, ladies and gentlemen. After the target unleashes the ultimate, all the stacks of seals will be removed. Okay, that is good. Anyways, it says right over here, upgrade effect. Okay, so basic attacks can be boosted real good with this upgrade effect out here, so that you can deal even more damage with the basic attacks. And you guys have already realized how amazing how basic attack is, right? And now let's look into her ultimate skill. It says you are mine. It has initial energy cost of 50 points. It says attacks the current target and challenges it to a duel for 5 seconds. When in a duel, boost attack speed by 50% and restores a certain amount of health every second. Wow, there we go. That's an amazing effect right over there. So when you are in a face-to-face melee fight, definitely you would really want to have an amazing healing ability out there, so that you can sustain in the battlefield. And attack speed boost of 50% is definitely going to synergize with her stacking of seals on the target, so that she can deal even more damage to the enemy out there at a faster rate. So that is so good. What an amazing synergy between her skills out there. And her energy regeneration rate is pretty average, 8 points per second. And upgrade effect right here says level 2. When in a duel, reflects 32% of the damage the target deals. Wow, look at that. So even if your opponent is a very amazing DPS unit, still you might actually have an upper hand, because you are going to reflect 32% of the damage dealt to you by the enemy. Wow, that is so good, man. I just really am starting to love this character so much. And looking into this level 3 stuff right over here, hammers the next target if the current target is defeated in the duel. So what can we actually do with the hammer? You dare, when the battle starts or when being revived, hammers the target to deal massive damage. So hammers deal a massive damage to a particular target. And guess what, guys? Thanks to the stacks, basic attacks deals additional damage to the marked enemies. There we go. The damage increased based on the number of stacks of the marks. Okay, and look at this right away. Level 2, boost damage from the hammer by 40% and reduces 20 of the target's energy, which is so good. As you can see right over here, that the stacks will disappear once the target actually unleashes the ultimate, right? But in that case, we can totally like postpone the ultimate of the target, all right, by actually like removing away or reducing those energy of the target, which is so good, man. There's such an amazing synergy going on around with her skills alone. Boost damage from the marks by 25% and boost attack speed by 60% for 5 seconds after hammering the target. And you guys already know like how amazing it is for her to have higher attack speed, right? And as a bonus, 25% of damage boost. That's totally welcomed. And finally, it's gonna be her special skill. It says it's broken, boost dodge chance by 15% and restores health after each successful dodge. An amazing survival stuff right over here, guys. Does and health recovery, bring it on. Boost attack by 5% and attack lifesteal by 10%. Wow, like extra life sustenance right over there thanks to lifesteal 10%. That is so good. And boost dodge chance by 20% as well, making it really good, right? So there we go, guys. Amazing unit out here with a lot of self-sustenance and also capability of dealing tremendous damage to enemies out there, especially to a single target. And that is the reason why she's so great for the boss fights. And now let's move on to the second unit, and that is no other than the Yoko Kasumi. Okay, this waifu right over here is capable capable of dealing crazy damage out there even after she is dead. Yes, you heard me right. She is that amazing. She is an amazing Vanguard DPS unit, and her attack stat right over here is totally amazing as well. Alright, really high. And looking into her skills are also really designed to destroy her opponents. It says Power Punch, okay, range 1 slots, attacks an enemy, starts from the first enemy in the small line, in the same line, and attack speed fast. Each basic attack adds to a stack of seals on the target. So she has nearly the same mechanics as that of the previous unit, right? So here we go. Upgrade effect right here, level 2. Boost the damage from the basic attack by 25%, and the level 3 also boosts the damage from the basic attack by 25% as well. So she's going to be dealing even more damage with the basic attacks thanks to her like this basic attack skill upgrade. Okay, and now let's move on into her ultimate skill, which says Scarlet Dance, and it has the initial energy cost of 50 points, loses a certain amount of health, and attacks the target 4 times. Each time adds to a stack of seals on it. When at 4 stacks, the seal explodes, dealing damage to the bearer and the enemies next to it. Really good AoE damage right over here. Okay, so there we go, guys. And guess what, guys? She has this energy regeneration rate of 8 points per second, and with the upgrade of this ultimate skill, she can actually attack 1 more extra time. Okay, that means like she will be attacking the target for a total of 5 times. That is so good. And with the level 3 upgrade, boost the damage from the ultimate by 1% when the seal explodes, and also stuns the bearer for a total of 25 seconds. Oh my god, can you believe that? That is so amazing, isn't it? She has this stun ability as well, while she's actually going to explode the enemy to smithereens. Okay, and thanks to her basic attacks, she can actually explode her opponent real faster. Okay, now that said, let's move on into her passive skill. It says Hurricane Dance, transform into a ghost for 5 seconds, the first time taking lethal damage, meaning like when she actually is supposed to be dead, instead of dying, she's actually gonna transform into a ghost for 5 seconds, and in that state she cannot be defeated nor healed in the ghost state, and dies immediately when the state ends. Well, 5 seconds seems really very short duration, right? But hey, the story has just begun. Let's look into our upgrade effect. It says level 2. In the ghost state, has a 70% chance to stack double marks per attack and boost attack speed to 130%, meaning like her DPS output is going to be tremendously boosted out there. All right, allowing her to easily defeat her enemies, and that's what we exactly want. Because at level 3 right over here, it says in the ghost state, extends the ghost state by 2 seconds for every enemy defeated. There we go. That's what we are looking forward to. So if she can defeat the enemy, her ghost state is gonna be extended by 2 seconds and boost attack speed to 170% instead. Oh my god. All right, so man, she's definitely going to be a really amazing terror to the enemies out there once she dies. Jesus Christ. Okay, so there we go, guys. And finally, it's gonna be her special skill, which says Brisk Breeze, boosts dodge chance by 15% and restores health after each successful dodge. Okay, upgrade effect right here, boost attack by 5% and critical chance by 10%. Okay, so that is amazing. All right, meaning like boost and a critical chance that will allow her to land the critical hit on the opponents with higher frequency, and definitely she will be able to deal even more damage to the enemies out there, and it's gonna help her to defeat the enemies, and definitely that's gonna be really great help to her in her ghost state. Okay, where her attack speed can be boosted up to 170%. My god, that's mind-blowing. Level 3, boost dodge chance by 20% instead. Okay, so that is great, really good stuff right over here. Anyways, now let's get back and let's check out our last and third unit, and that is definitely going to be Yamazaki. And this guy looks so freaking badass, and I am really trying so hard to get him from my rerolls. Okay, so why is that? Anyways, he's an amazing Vanguard DPS unit, can deal a lot of damage to the enemies out there, and totally looking into her stats, he actually is really capable of dealing a lot of damage to the enemies out there. Okay, very high attack stat. And finally, looking into her into his skills, it's really designed to destroy the enemies out there. So let's start with a basic attack, which says Metal Strike. Alright, range 1 slots. Attacks an enemy, starts from the first enemy in the same line. Attack speed, fast speed. So unlike the previous 2 units, he does not have that stack function. But worry not. Look into his upgrade effects. Level 2. Boost the damage from basic attacks by 25%. Alright, and grants a 100% chance to deal the critical damage after every 4 attacks. With the level 3 boost, right, if you guys, grants a 100% chance to deal critical damage after every 3 attacks. That is so good. A guaranteed critical damage. My gosh, that is so amazing. A very staple DPS unit indeed. Very reliable in my opinion. And now let's look into his ultimate skill known as the Metal Stream. It says it costs 40 energy and well, that's pretty cheap. Okay. Attacks the last enemy in the same line as the current target. If it is ignited, deals extra burn damage equal to 30% of the damage the ultimate has dealt and restores 10 energy at the same time. Oh my god, he is really capable of spamming his ultimate skill real fast in the battlefield out there, and his energy regeneration rate is also really high than average. It's 10 points per second. That is so good, meaning like you can actually expect him to deal or unleash his ultimate attack against the enemies real frequent in the game. That is so good. Upgrade effect right here, level 2, boost critical chance by 10%, which is so helpful for any kind of DPS unit out there for higher chance of dealing critical damage to the enemy out there for that amazing damage output. Can be stacked up to a total of 5 times, meaning like critical chance can be boosted by up to a total of 50%, so you can be a lot more liberal when you are trying to build your Yamazaki. My god, this guy is crazy insane. Level 3, boost damage by 15%, also boost critical damage by 10% as well. Can be stacked up to a total of 10 times. I mean like a boost in critical damage by up to 100% and damage by up to 150%. Are you freaking serious? My gosh, this upgrade alone right over here totally makes him one of the most amazing unit in the game that you definitely want to have in your team. An amazing DPS unit, guys, and it looks so badass. Alright, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And now let's look into his passive skill right here. Quick counter blow. It says deals extra damage to the last enemy in the line upon the crit hit. Okay, so you really have to make sure that he crit hits, and damn, oh damn, he really does provide himself with that amazing crit hit boost. Okay, and thanks to that one, it's not gonna be a big problem to him at all to deal that extra damage to the last enemy. So that is amazing, guys. Extra DPS right away. Level 2, attacks have a 30% chance to knock the enemies for 2 seconds. Really good CC effect, and this will be adjusted by the figurine's accuracy bonus. Level 3, boost damage by 25%, more damage boost, okay, and restores health equal to 50% of the damage dealt upon hitting the target. Now this guy has an amazing lifesteal effect, has an amazing self-sustenance mechanics just right over here. What more do you want? That's just freaking fantastic. Don't you guys think so? Oh my god, man, like this guy is totally worth praise, man. A super praise right over here. Sword Aura, the special effect right over here says boost dodge chance by 15% and restores health after each successful dodge. Okay. Upgrade effect right over here, boost critical damage and defense by 10%, more sustenance, and plus more damage output against the targets, and he can even boost the dodge chance by 20% as well. So there we go, guys. Those are the top 3 figurine units that you are supposed to reroll for in Figure Fantasy, because they are definitely going to provide you guys a lot more bonus, a lot more advantage, a lot more help than compared to other figurine units out there in the game in terms of gameplay progression. They can totally annihilate their enemies, and they can be a really great help for your fast gameplay progression, guys. That's it. This is it for today. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you guys have any other opinions, insights, feedbacks, whatever that is, let me know in the comments section below. Let's have a really good discussion out there. And that's it. See you guys in the next video.